Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Katja and this time I show you how to make yourself something to keep you warm this winter. Kuura vest is a free pattern that you can download from my website. You can call this a vest or a tank top, whatever word you prefer. First you need to print the pattern out. You can choose either A4 or letter file. Just make sure that your printer prints to 100% scale. As you can see, the front and back pieces have been printed as one pattern piece with two necklines. Trim the edges off, align the triangle marks and tape the pages together. Choose your size from the size chart here. If you prefer inches to centimeters, use this chart. This pattern has been designed for stretchy knits, so if your fabric doesn't stretch, you'll need to choose a bigger size. I prefer lightweight moleskin-free merino wool or merino silk mixture. This time I'm using this silk jersey to make a luxurious vest. Silk is much harder to sew though, so if you don't have a lot of experience, choose wool or cotton. Let's cut out the pattern. The pattern has double contours. The other contour marks the seam allowance. Neckline and the armholes don't have any seam allowance and there's no need to add those. Both front and back pieces are cut on the fold. As you can see, the front and back patterns differ only in the neckline shape. Therefore you only need to cut one pattern piece. I first cut the back neckline shape, then I cut the front neckline from both ends so that I can fold the back neckline part out of the way. Cut the pattern pieces on the fold. Now place the pattern pieces the right sides together and pin the shoulder seams. I use serger to sew knits, but you can also use a sewing machine. Just use a stitch that is designed for stretchy fabrics. Press the seam allowances toward the back. Now we'll finish the neckline and the armholes with stretch lace. I pinned the beginning of the lace, but there is no need to pin the rest unless you want to. Use Use a stretch needle that doesn't damage the knit fabric. Set your machine for a narrow zigzag stitch. Now sew the straight edge of the lace to the armholes. Hold the lace so that you pull it just slightly on straight portions and a bit more on curvy portions of the seam. The neckline is finished the same way to the armholes. Start from the shoulder. When you get to the center front, lower the needle and pivot. Then continue around the neckline. Remember to stretch the lace a bit at the beginning and the end of the back neckline, where the neckline curves sharply. I'll finish just by sewing a few zigzag stitches back and forth along the join. Then I just cut away the extra. The lace is so busy that the join is almost invisible. Now you can see the puckering of the center front neckline. We'll have to fix that. Turn the vest the wrong way around and pull the seam allowance out of the way. Pinch the lace at the center front. We'll make a tiny dart here. Sew a few stitches back and forth. Now the center front of the neckline looks better. You can narrow down the seam allowance if you want. There is no need to do any seam finishing as the knit fabric doesn't unravel. Now we can sew the side seams. I'll finish the seams by hiding the end threads inside the serged seam. Press the seam allowance toe at the back. Sew the seam allowance down at the armhole edge. If the seam is difficult to sew with your machine, you can just do this by hand. Now press the hem fold. You can finish the hem with your sewing machine or the cover stitch machine if you own one. With the sewing machine you can use an overlock stitch, a honeycomb stitch or a double needle that all create a nice and stretchy hem. However, the silk nick was so stretchy that it was easier to use my cover stitch machine. If you have a matching ribbon, you can sew a little bow at the center front like I did with this white vest. Here are some pictures of the finished vests I have made. Thank you for watching and comment down below if you now want to make yourself the Kuura vest. And you help my channel a lot if you click like and subscribe. See you soon. Bye!